Funk. His opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 210 pounds, Gerald Finley. Gerald Finley.
Gerald Finley going up against Terry Funk. Want to say a happy birthday to Tom Blaylock. Terry Funk, that arm still bandaged. Finley up against those ropes, and it is Funk watching his man carefully. And it is Funk, totally irate. Lashes out with a foot in his wild left hand that missed. Attacking that injured arm, and Funk is trying to control himself. Well, that's perfectly legal. Finley has that right. Funk trying to overpower his man. Forearm that takes Finley back to the canvas once again. Funk again catches him with an elbow. Finley fires to the midsection, but it just glanced across the stomach. Funk lashes out, a boot to the chest. He misses with that hand, and it is a good recovery. Came back, snap there, came down with that elbow. Finley was out of the way, catches with an arm drag takedown. Another arm drag takedown by Gerald Finley, and Funk in trouble. Cut with a beautiful flying drop kick. Finley on his feet in a study of rage, frustration, and perhaps a little bit of humiliation now. Look at the face of Terry Funk. And the grimly determined face of Gerald Finley. Terry Funk back to his feet. Arm drag and twist, and that forearm across those biceps and triceps. Now Finley back to the canvas. Funk drives a knee into the base of the skull. Using the neck breaker. Finley powers out before the count of 3. And Funk, frustrated, he thought the count was too slow, but referee with a standard count. Funk brings him again, a full body slam. And that appears to have bothered the lumbar section of Gerald Finley. Funk is an interesting mixture of personalities. Finley driven back to those ropes. He's hanging on now, Funk. Tremendously confident. A right hand, another right hand. He uncorked that one. And Finley in trouble now, hanging on those ropes. Beautiful reversal on Funk, and Finley charges in. Finley has Terry Funk in trouble now. Finley charges again. Good shoulder smash to the chest, and it is now Finley. Flipping Funk off, went up for a drop kick, but Funk held onto those ropes. And Terry Funk taking advantage of that situation. He was ahead of his man. One has to admit that. Funk bringing him up on the pile driver. And Finley, those 26 vertebrae jammed like that, it is all over. Terry Funk, one has to admit that he has great endurance. He is an all-out wrestler. There's no question about that. He is not a defensive wrestler. He is an aggressor at all times. And I want to, Finley being helped now from the ring, it's obvious that he is not going to be able to walk out under his own power. Those vertebrae have been jammed, I'm sure. Mr. Funk, may I just say this, as I just mentioned a moment ago, you're totally aggressive when you wrestle.
My daddy always taught me to go ahead and be a winner. He said, losers always finish last. And winning is the most important thing in the world because you must win. And that's what I've done all of my life. That's what my brother's done all of his life. And nobody is going to push us out of the top of professional wrestling. Not any family, not any individual, not the Andersons, and not those Briscoe brothers.
Well,
those has-beens.
February 24th at the Omni, it will be you and Dory Funk against Jack and Jerry Briscoe.
They have been has-beens for so long. You are looking at the top team. They have become of age and past their peak. You are looking at the two best that will be in their peak for the next 10 years. And in the Omni on the 24th,
we'll
we're
find
going to
out.
show you the greatest team.